Hello, my name is Sam Kunch.
I'm James Lown.
And today we're reviewing Nosferatu, the first one. We're going to be reviewing 3 different Nosferatus. We're going to be reviewing... Let's keep it a mystery. Check back tomorrow and the next day to find out what other 2 iterations of the Nosferatu Dracula story we'll be covering. But anyway, right now we're starting with the original, the silent film.
Who is this directed by?
F.W. Murnau.
F.W. Murnau.
Which it's not like the first vampire story. It is telling of the Dracula story, but he couldn't get the rights to Bram Stoker's estate.
Is this like the very first vampire film ever?
No. And then he just changed Count Dracula to Count Orlok. Remember Nosferatu was on SpongeBob?
Then who was flickering the lights? Nosferatu!
That was the first time I heard about Nosferatu.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this guy? I'd rather be watching this thing than SpongeBob.
You're not all about that hoopla, Sam?
I'm all about that hoopla, Brian, but SpongeBob ain't got scary shit. He does not flick a light switch in the movie, by the way. I don't think they had light switches in the time that this movie is set.
Sure they did. The movie's set? No.
Yeah. So this is a silent film. The aspect of Nosferatu that is still like genuinely really, really impressive that later films that are more technologically advanced, and obviously with the addition of sound and all that, so the most striking aspect of this movie is still actual Count Orlok, Max Schreck, playing the actual vampire. He is a creepy looking dude.
Like, bravo, Max Schreck. You were fucking terrifying.
Yeah, which I get from all the stories. He was a really creepy, weird looking dude in general.
Yeah.
And then plus the makeup made him creepier.
It's ridiculous. But
he doesn't even need to do anything to be creepy. All he has to do is stand there because his visage is just terrifying on its own.
I think the most terrifying part for me is when they're at dinner, and Max Schreck goes, and Count Orlok goes to like lick the blood and stuff like that. That is so terrifying to me because that is just when the film turns completely. And there is no going back.
Before that, it's very tame and there's like all happy music and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't actually like the music. There are a lot of different versions with different like musical accompaniments because like they used to play the music live, so there was no like official recording of it. I'm sure they have
I'm sure they have like a techno version like they did with Trip to the Moon.
Yeah, and they did that with like Metropolis and stuff. Yeah. So there's different versions. The version that I've seen, I don't like the score to.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are better versions, but it's just kind of cheesy and kind of like overly happy in the like not scary moments, and then the scary moments is just really cheesy. So this is the Dracula story, which I think most people have seen in some iteration and some version of it. It's definitely not the best telling of it though. The storyline is it's a little dull. The actual plot, especially before Count Orlok arrives, because I didn't really find myself caring about Jonathan Harker at all, or his wife back home. Like, I didn't care about any of that, honestly. Like, it was not engrossing to me at all. I'm talking about the stuff before Count Orlok shows up. I'm talking about the beginning of the movie. Yeah. All the stuff arriving at the castle. Oh yeah,
I was just like, show me Count Orlok.
Yeah, it takes a long time to get there.
It does.
And it's just not interesting. Like, there's this journey happening, but it's just kind of dull. It's just kind of a guy traveling and the guy talking to his wife, and it's obviously there's not like gripping dialogue. Yeah. Like that wasn't really a thing back then. Yeah. So it's just it doesn't really grip you in any way.
Maybe I sound like a mouth breather. I'm just like, get to the vampire. Show me the vampire.
That is the element of the movie that works really well. Actual. It really is just the visual appearance of Count Orlok. Yeah. And then once Count Orlok shows up, the way he's shot is really good. Oh, yeah, I love that shot of the shadow going up the stairs. That's great. The stuff on the boat is really cool. It has like an element of the sort of German expressionism stuff to the skewed reality. It's kind of surrealistic a little bit, but not much. Just a tiny bit. Nice short review for Nosferatu. What would you give it as a score?
I'll give it like a 60. I mean, like, I really like this movie.
That's pretty close to what I
really like this movie a lot.
I'm going to give it a 62.
Yeah, I really like this movie a lot, but...
A 62 or a 62?
62.
As well.
As in between 61 and 63.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So thanks for watching. Make sure you check out other 2 Nosferatu reviews as part of this Macabre Month of Horror, and all the other videos that are part of the Macabre Month of Horror. One for every day of the month. That's 31 videos. If you want to follow us on social media, Twitter's @Brickwall Films, Instagram's @Brickwall_pictures, and Facebook is facebook.com/BrickwallPictures. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out more contests on it. More contests. Contests. Subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. And please support us on Patreon if you can. Link to that right here.
On my face.
And
if
you would like
there's a link to
contests,
something else in your
let
face.
us know.
Okay. There will be a link on my face.
It's a link to that screaming goat video.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So if you want to see that.
Connect to Carnage.
To Carnage, okay. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay, so Nosferatu. There's a movie called Shadow of the Vampire, which is about the making of Nosferatu. Willem Dafoe plays Nosferatu in that movie. Willem Dafoe is in Passion of the Christ, which is directed by Martin Scorsese, who directed Taxi Driver, which has Jodie Foster, who is in Carnage.
Yeah.
There we go, nice quick one. Twinkle fingers.
Jazz hands.
Jazz hands.
Or like spastic.
See,
just
I
like,
have to make noise because they can't see me.
Yeah, you learned your lesson. You used to wave to the back of the camera. I don't know if we talked about that.
Scream it. Yeah, Dad.
Fucking Heelys.
Dad! Fucking Heelys. Yeah, I left for 1 second. You guys are talking about Heelys? What did I miss?
Drink purple Fanta, smoke blunts on my Heelys.
Purple, you mean grape Fanta? They call it purple.
It's purple flavored. It's like, what flavor you want? Purple.
Orange is a flavor that's also a color. I don't think purple.
It's the best flavor. Come on, dude. It's that purple drink.
Even grape drink.
Purple. We always they always ask us like what in grade school like what color do you like?
Think of like the Sunny D commercial.
The Sunny D commercial?
Yeah, where they got like some purple stuff.
What are you talking about?
This is